Hello and welcome to Sandbox Creations. Today, I am going to list out the top 10 highest grossing movies of all time. A movie or motion picture is a visual art used to simulate experiences that communicate ideas, stories, perceptions, feelings, beauty or atmosphere by the means of recorded or programmed moving images along with other sensory stimulations. As technology continues to grow, movies have also become far more impressive. The growth in technology has made it possible to bring practically impossible scenes onto the big screen. However, some movies are a cut above the rest, and this video lists them, the top 10 highest grossing movies of all time. If you like the video, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and please don't forget to click on the bell icon to enable notification. I have also added a link to my Patreon account and Teespring storefront. Please consider donating some money or buying some merchandise to support this channel. Without further ado, let's begin. At number 10 is Frozen 2. Frozen 2 is a 2019 American 3D computer animated musical fantasy film produced by Walt Disney Animation Studios. It is the 58th animated film produced by the studio and is the sequel to the 2013 film Frozen. It is set 3 years after the events of the first film, and the story follows Elsa, Anna, Kristoff, Olaf, and Sven, who embark on a journey beyond their kingdom of Arendelle in order to discover the origin of Elsa's magical powers and save their kingdom after a mysterious voice calls out to Elsa. It has made $1,421,108,094 in the box office as of February 1st and is still running successfully in theaters. Next, at number 9 is Furious 7. Furious 7 is a 2015 American action film directed by James Wan and written by Chris Morgan. A sequel to 2013's Fast and Furious 6, it is the 7th installment in the Fast and Furious franchise and stars Vin Diesel, Paul Walker, Dwayne Johnson, Michelle Rodriguez, Tyrese Gibson, Chris Ludacris Bridges, Jordana Brewster, Jaimin Hansu, Kurt Russell and Jason Statham. It made $1,516,045,911 at the box office. Next up, at number 8 is The Avengers. The Avengers is a 2012 American superhero film produced by Marvel Studios and distributed by Walt Disney Studios Motion Pictures. It is the 6th film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The film was written and directed by Joss Whedon and features a cast that includes Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, Mark Ruffalo, Chris Hemsworth, Scarlett Johansson, and Jeremy Renner as the titular Avengers team, alongside Tom Hiddleston, Clark Gregg, Kobe Smulders, Stellan Skarsgård, and Samuel L. Jackson. It went on to collect $1,518,812,988 at the box office. Next, at number 7 is The Lion King. The Lion King is a 2019 American animated musical film directed and produced by Jon Favreau, written by Jeff Nathanson, and produced by Walt Disney Pictures. It is a photorealistic computer-animated remake of Disney's traditionally animated 1994 film of the same name. The film stars the voices of Donald Glover, Seth Rogen, Chiwetel Ejiofor, Alfre Woodard, Billy Eichner, John Connie, John Oliver, and Beyonce Knowles-Carter, as well as James Earl Jones reprising his role from the original film. This movie is still running in theaters around the world as of this moment, but it is highly unlikely that it would climb up a spot in the list, and it has collected $1,656,943,394 as of now. Next up, at number 6 is Jurassic World. Jurassic World is a 2015 American science fiction adventure film, the 4th installment of the Jurassic Park film series, and is the first installment of the planned Jurassic World trilogy. It was directed by Colin Trevorrow, written by Derek Connolly and Trevorrow, produced by Frank Marshall and Patrick Crowley, and stars Chris Pratt, Bryce Dallas Howard, Vincent D'Onofrio, Ty Simpkins, Nick Robinson, Omar Sy, B.D. Wong, and Irfan Khan. It went on to collect $1,671,713,208 at the box office. Next, at number 5 is Avengers: Infinity War. Avengers: Infinity War is a 2018 American superhero film produced by Marvel Studios and distributed by Walt Disney Studios Motion Pictures. It is the sequel to 2012's The Avengers and 2015's Avengers: Age of Ultron, and is the 19th film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It was directed by Anthony and Joe Russo, written by Christopher Marcus and Stephen McFeely, and features a cast that includes Robert Downey Jr., Chris Hemsworth, Mark Ruffalo, Chris Evans, Scarlett Johansson, Benedict Cumberbatch, Don Cheadle, Tom Holland, Chadwick Boseman, Paul Bettany, Elizabeth Olsen, Anthony Mackie, Sebastian Stan, Denai Guerrera, Letitia Wright, Dave Bautista, Zoe Saldana, Josh Brolin, and Chris Pratt. It went on to make $2,048,359,754 at the box office. Next up, at number 4 is Star Wars: The Force Awakens. Star Wars: The Force Awakens is a 2015 American space opera film produced, co-written and directed by J.J. Abrams. It is the first installment in the Star Wars sequel trilogy, following up the story of Return of the Jedi (1983), and the seventh episode of the 9-part Skywalker saga. It was produced by Lucasfilm Limited and Abrams's production company Bad Robot Productions, and was distributed by Walt Disney Studios Motion Pictures. The film's cast includes Harrison Ford, Mark Hamill, Carrie Fisher, Adam Driver, Daisy Ridley, John Boyega, Oscar Isaac, Lupita Nyong'o, Andy Serkis, Domhnall Gleeson, Anthony Daniels, Peter Mayhew, and Max von Sydow. It went on to collect $2,068,223,624 at the box office. Next, at number 3 is Titanic. Titanic is a 1997 American epic romance and disaster film directed, written, co-produced, and co-edited by James Cameron. Incorporating both historical and fictionalized aspects, the film is based on accounts of the sinking of the RMS Titanic, and stars Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet as members of different social classes who fall in love aboard the ship during its ill-fated maiden voyage. It made $2,187,463,944 at the box office. Next up, at number 2 is Avatar. Avatar is a 2009 American epic science fiction film directed, written, produced, and co-edited by James Cameron and stars Sam Worthington, Zoe Saldana, Stephen Lang, Michelle Rodriguez, and Sigourney Weaver. It went on to collect $2,789,679,794 at the box office. Finally, at number 1 is Avengers: Endgame 2019. Avengers: Endgame is a 2019 American superhero film produced by Marvel Studios and distributed by Walt Disney Studios Motion Pictures. It is the sequel to 2012's The Avengers, 2015's Avengers: Age of Ultron, and 2018's Avengers: Infinity War, and the 22nd film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It was directed by Anthony and Joe Russo and written by Christopher Marcus and Stephen McFeely, and features an ensemble cast including Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, Mark Ruffalo, Chris Hemsworth, Scarlett Johansson, Jeremy Renner, Don Cheadle, Paul Rudd, Brie Larson, Karen Gillan, Denai Guerrera, Benedict Wong, Jon Favreau, Bradley Cooper, Gwyneth Paltrow, and Josh Brolin. It made $2,797,800,564 at the box office. If you like this video, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and please don't forget to click on the bell icon to enable notification.